I'm James, and what you're looking at right now is a picture of a pug wearing a wig and a costume holding a guitar. Pretty weird, right? Well, believe it. This picture of a pug wearing a wig and a costume holding a guitar holds the key to you making money with affiliate marketing. Curious? Just keep watching this presentation and I'll reveal why. Listen, we both know that affiliate marketing is very important to you. So as you watch this free presentation today, watch for these tips. Tips like how to properly make an affiliate marketing website so you can make your first dollar online and scale it to over $100 a day without drowning in confusion or overwhelm. 2 highly profitable ways to make affiliate sales using my secret 4-step framework so you can create your money pages fast without the need for expensive software or spending money on ads. Plus, you'll discover the 3 things that you want to avoid doing on your website if you want to start making money consistently with affiliate marketing. Now, by the end of this presentation, my goal is for you to have your website properly set up in a way to generate money for you 24/7. Think of it like your own personal online ATM machine. Although I cannot tell you how long I'll keep this presentation online or how much longer it will be free to watch on YouTube. You may think you've tried it all or seen it all when it comes to affiliate marketing. However, what I'm revealing today is utterly unique and only found in this free presentation. And one tip in particular will totally shock you. It's my absolute favorite and it's near the end, so keep watching. And remember, I'm about to share with you how to properly make an affiliate marketing website so you can make your first dollar online and scale it to over $100 a day. However, I want to first share with you a really personal and somewhat embarrassing story with you about how I stumbled upon this blueprint for creating a money-making website by doing affiliate marketing. You'll see why I was reluctant to even include this story in about a minute, so stay with me. Deal? Cool. Because if you've ever struggled to make money online before, the struggle is finally over. Because what I'll be sharing with you today will mean cash in your bank account. Essentially, what I'm giving you in this presentation is a roadmap to making money with your website. Excited? You should be, because this is going to be a fun, easy, and more importantly, profitable experience. Here's more of what you're going to learn. You'll discover how to maximize the earning potential of your website by creating what I call your money pages. I'll show you how to optimize your website so you can start bringing in a ton of free traffic to your website quickly, easily, and for free. And I'm going to show you not one, but 2 really neat ways you can start profiting from other people's products immediately. And I'm going to show you how a couple of free tools you can use to find your perfect niche and a treasure trove of secret keywords to target so you can get out in front of the competition and start making money. All of these steps combined are going to help you make money today. And as a bonus, I'm going to teach you how to create my signature hybrid homepage, which is going to help you make even more money fast. Now that's because my hybrid homepage is designed to deeply engage your audience and will practically compel visitors to keep coming back to your website and turn them into subscribers and then ultimately buyers. Now this presentation is jam-packed with good stuff, and I've linked all the resources below this video so you can refer back to them at any time you want. So go ahead and switch off your phone, turn off Facebook or any other tab you got open, and close off all distractions, because I'm about to pull back the curtain on what I consider to be the fastest, easiest way to ever make money from your website, starting from today with these affiliate marketing strategies. And it's so easy, a complete newbie can do it. Really. Now you're going to love it, so get dialed in because there's lots to show you. Now this video is based on my signature 3-step WTC system, which is a proven blueprint to success with your website or even your blog. And before we begin, I want you to really listen to this. This is really important that you understand this paradigm shift so you can be successful and make money with affiliate marketing. Look, when I first started out online over 10 years ago, I was desperate to make money, and I knew I needed a profitable website to make that happen. I jumped from course to course and failure after failure until finally something clicked, which changed everything for me. And I couldn't believe how simple it was. You see, when I was just starting out, I did what all the experts out there told me to do. I started creating content, and lots of it. I would put links, images, and banners everywhere on my website, thinking it would bring in the cash. My mindset was the more content with links I had, people would just eventually click my links and buy my stuff. Everything I created, every offer I put out there was framed through this lens. Now, one Halloween, I was trying some affiliate marketing and I built close to 500 websites promoting random Halloween costumes, hoping to get a commission for each costume that I sold. CandylandCostume.com, BatmanToddlerCostume.com, TootsieRollCostume.com, DogCostumes.com. You get the idea. I had tons of these little silo sites with lots of content and cool pictures of the costumes, plus links to buy the costumes, and I genuinely thought I was going to make a ton of money. But it didn't happen. Looking back, I was focusing on quantity, not quality. This was back in the day when you could build a keyword-rich domain website and Google would push it to the top of the search results. Those were the good old days. I spent months getting these websites up and optimizing them and waiting for them to rank in Google. I made less than $1,000, which really sucked because it just wasn't enough to cover the amount of time or money I had invested into my silo sites. However, I'm a firm believer in never giving up and truly believe you learn more from your failure than you do your success. Now, my little experiment taught me how to properly build websites, get them ranking in Google, how to sell products, and do some affiliate marketing. Shortly after, I decided to create a video teaching what I had learned in terms of how to properly build a website that's designed to make money. I thought it would be a good idea to document what I had learned so I could share what worked and what didn't work with other people. And that's when something completely unexpected happened. The video started to get amazing comments and views, and people were loving it. That was my aha moment. When I created the video, I didn't have any expectations at all. Truth be told, the video was highly educational because I was sharing my findings on how to properly set up a money-making website without having to spend money on ads. I didn't realize it at the time, but that one video became the inspiration for Websites Made Easy, which I created several months later. And all I really did was give amazing value to my audience by sharing my perspective and providing clarity on how to do this. Instead of trying to sell something, I was educating and showing what I had learned. It was refreshingly different to what I had been previously put out there, and more importantly, it was working. People loved my content, and this sales started coming in without me actually having to do the cold, hard selling like I had done before. Now, here's something else I learned. By focusing on the benefits of a website properly built to earn money, people understood what I was trying to do and how it could help them. This was totally the opposite of what I had been doing previously with my Halloween costume sites, where I was focusing on just the features instead of the benefits of the costume. For example, instead of just saying, here's a dog in a cool costume holding a guitar, paint the picture of what the costume is going to do for you. So you could say something like this. Imagine your kids, family, friends, and trick-or-treaters having tons of laughs, having one of the best Halloweens ever, watching your dog prance around, playing the guitar for everyone like Elvis. He'll be the coolest dog on Halloween. It will be a fantastic night with unforgettable memories, priceless pictures and videos, with family and friends, with little Elvis the dog rocking it in that adorable costume. Any dog lover reading that would instantly feel inspired to want to buy the costume. It's fun and it's benefit driven. The reality is you need to take care of the relationship and the money will follow. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because the awareness I've gained through this entire process has radically changed the way I now build my websites. Now my process is focused on authentically connecting with my audience by giving tons of benefit-driven value so I can sell more stuff. Now, I want this to land for you. People aren't buying your product or service, they're buying the transformation. They're buying the outcome, what the product or service is going to do to improve the quality of their life. This paradigm shift is how I made my first dollar online with Websites Made Easy, and it's also how I was able to scale it to over more than $100 per day. Now, little did I know that my ticket to learning the secret sauce to selling online would be promoting a dog costume. So this was the genesis of the WTC system. When I stripped everything back, I discovered you only need 3 things to make money online. You need to build a money-making website, get targeted high-quality traffic to your website, and turn leads into paying and repeat customers. 3 things: website, traffic, and customers, which is exactly what my WTC system stands for. That's it. 3 simple steps. In fact, my WTC system is based on what I found flat out works consistently, regardless of the latest marketing trend, trick, or hack. And this is important because when you're starting out online, it's easy to get pulled into the latest shiny object, which promises to make you money. I've spent and bought it all, and seriously, this is all you need. Period. So here's how this presentation is going to work. I'm going to walk you through each of the 3 steps of my WTC system so you can get started making money today. And each step, I'll share with you the resources that will help you get to where you need to be faster. So let's start with step 1, which is all about creating a money-making website. Now, don't worry if you've never built a website before. I promise it's not daunting, scary, or overwhelming. Just follow along with me because the process is simple, easy, and doesn't require any technical skills whatsoever. Now, you can get started for next to nothing, and I think it's safe to say I've got this process pretty dialed in. What you're going to be creating with your website is a profit roadmap. It's what's going to bring in the money to you. Now, believe it or not, getting your website up and running from scratch is actually the really easy part. Now, once that's done, we can start adding the juicy bits in, which is essentially all the key ingredients of a money-making website. Now, these include your hybrid homepage, money pages, pilot story. This could be how or why you started your website, or your best content and your irresistible offers. Now, our goal for your website is very simple. We want to attract the right people to your website and give them a super valuable piece of content for which they have to sign up to your list to get. Now, once you have someone on your list, you can start to build and nurture a relationship with them. So you can start offering your products to them and therefore start making money repeatedly. This is why in order to reach your goal of making money, you have to create a homepage that allows you to connect with your audience and encourage them to take the next steps with you, which is signing up for your free stuff. Now, your hybrid homepage will allow you to do that very nicely because the way it's set up will allow you to both engage your audience and prompt them to take action. Now, sharing things like your pilot story, which is one of the key ingredients of the hybrid homepage. Now, with that being said, let's take a peek at the website that we're going to be creating now. Now, it's killer, and we're going to be using something totally free, which is a WordPress theme called Astra. It's fresh, clean, and beautiful, and it's the ideal theme for anyone serious about making money. Plus, it's got a ton of options to enhance its functionality, so it's perfect for creating a successful website. Now, let's check this out. You're going to love this. Now, to create a website, all it takes is 1 click, and you can import any of these fully built-out websites. It's awesome, saving you a ton of time and headache, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a bit. Now, one of the key benefits of this theme is that it's fully mobile responsive, which means it's going to look just as great on your tablet or phone as it does on a desktop and will allow you to connect with your audience wherever they are. Now, if you've been poking around in the dark, not knowing how to get started with a profitable website, then this presentation is really going to help you get clear on the exact steps you need to make money from your website. We're going to be using WordPress, which is a simple web building tool, which will allow you to have your own website up and running in less time than it takes to make and drink a cup of coffee. Seriously, it really is that easy these days with WordPress. It's the preferred platform for many big name brands who use it to propel their business forward. Now, I've personally helped thousands of people who knew nothing about the internet get up and running online quickly and easily and start making money from their website because WordPress is easy and intuitive to use. And speaking of making money, remember, I'm going to get you started making money online in this video. So be sure to stay to the end and not miss these goodies because I'll be sharing with you 3 awesome ways you can make your website super successful and start generating money from it. So stay tuned because I think you're going to find this video super useful. Okay, so let's dive in. We're going to get started with step 1, which is setting up your website. Let's get going to get your website live online. So let's get started with step 1, which is choosing your domain name and getting set up with website hosting. So let's head over to Hostgator.com. Now, I use Hostgator not only for myself, but also for all my Websites Made Easy members because they're super reliable and they have awesome customer service. They know WordPress. and are available 24/7 phone and chat support to deal with any issues or to answer any questions. Plus, I've been using these guys going on 10 years now without any real problems. Okay, so what you want to do now is click on Get Started in the middle of the page. Then select the hatchling plan if you only want one website. But if you're planning on having multiple websites, then I would recommend going with the baby plan, as this will give you unlimited domains. It's the only difference between the two. Now, this is really the only money you'll spend in this tutorial, and it comes under just $10 a month. It really is a small investment to get started with your website and have your business live online. Now, you want to register a new domain name. Now, hopefully you've really thought about this and picked a good domain name. If the name you want is not available, keep drilling down and use different URL extensions such as .com, .net, .org, etc., or even playing around with the actual name. Then go ahead and enter a username and security pin and choose the billing cycle you'd like. Now I'm going to go with the whole year as it's slightly cheaper this way. Next, enter in billing information here and make sure you use an email address you can access, as Hostgator will email you with your login details afterward. Next, you'll see it's added on extras here. You want to uncheck these as you don't need them. And now you want to enter the coupon code here. So enter WordPress Hero to be sure to validate your savings. And you'll see the cost will go right down, saving you up to 60% off your entire hosting, depending on the hosting package you choose. If you decide to go with a year or more, it will unlock a free domain, which is cool. Now, you should know that we do get a small affiliate commission for anybody that signs up. And we're going to save you money by getting you the lowest price possible. So it really is a win-win. You get the lowest price possible, and we get a small commission for you signing up. So it's great for everybody. And it helps support us to continue to make this content for you. Now, when you're happy with everything, click on Checkout Now, and you'll be the proud owner of your very own new website address. Okay, awesome. Now, you'll receive a couple of emails from Hostgator with your login details and some links to different things. This is very important, so you want to find the Cpanel link here and click on that. The Cpanel is where you can install WordPress to your domain name and also do lots more stuff with your website. So log in using the username and password which you chose, and in case you can't remember, they're both in the email you just received. At first, this might look a bit overwhelming. It did for me when I first saw it. There's lots of different things you can do here, but all you need to do right now is find the software and services area. So scroll down and you'll see it here. Now you need to find the PHP selector, and we want to click that and then change the PHP software to the latest one. Currently the latest one is 7.0 as I'm creating this video. By default it comes set at 5.4, so we want to be sure to update this. Now this will ensure your WordPress website is using the latest software, so make sure you update this. Now click back, and in the same section, Software, find Quick Install and click on that and click on WordPress here. Okay, all you need to do now is fill in a few things such as the email address, the person who will be looking after your website. So if this is you, you can put in your email address, then your name or the name of the person as well. Now give your website a title, then your name and last name, and click on Install WordPress. Once you've installed WordPress, you'll get a success message that it's complete. Your username and password are here. You're going to use these to log into your website. You'll also get an email with all of this in it as well. When you're ready, click on this link here, which will take you to the login or back end of your website, so you can edit and start creating it. And you might get an error message saying that the page isn't available yet, and you might have to wait until everything with your new website is set up. Then click the link again. Now, this is completely normal. It just takes a little bit for your website to become live online, and also you might have to set up the name servers for your new website, so don't worry about this. It's super easy. All you need to do is head over to Hostgator again, and once you're there, click on the customer portal. Now log in using the username and password, which you'll find in the email Hostgator sent you. Now you want to click on domains and click on your domain and find name servers. And then click on change. Then click on automatically point to my domain to my hosting account. Then save, and you are all done. Now you should be able to click on that link again, enter your username and password to log into WordPress, and you're in. Okay, awesome. You should now be in your WordPress dashboard, and you are now the proud owner of an online website. So congratulations. Well done for sticking with it. It's a huge achievement, and this is where the real fun is about to begin. And this is the WordPress dashboard, and think of it like the heart of your website where you can edit and change different things. Now, there's lots of different things going on in here, and we're going to talk about these very soon, so don't let it scare you or make you feel overwhelmed. It's not daunting at all. It's actually super easy to work with WordPress. And I'm going to show you how in this video. So the first thing I want you to do is just go ahead and X out any of these notifications. And if yours does look a little bit different than mine, you have some more notifications, that's okay. Just X them all out for now. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see what your website looks like right now. So head up here to the left and see the little home. Right click on that and open it up in a new tab. Now, as you can see, it's really plain. There's not a lot going on, but that's going to change real soon. We're going to get this bad boy dialed in and properly set up in a way to connect with your audience. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to the WordPress dashboard area and go ahead and leave both these tabs open. This way we can see live edits. Now, right here where it says your site is currently displaying a coming soon page, once you're ready to launch your site, click here. Go ahead and click this now. This way we'll have a live page that we can take a peek at when we want, and it's not showing a coming soon page. Okay, so now what we're going to do is really lay the foundation for your WordPress website. Think of it like building the foundation of a home. So the first thing that we're going to do is get rid of some default stuff that comes pre-installed on all WordPress websites. This way your website runs really smooth and optimal. So the first thing we'll do is head over to Pages and then All Pages. And then right here, go ahead and delete all of this. You can check it all. And then click Move to Trash. And then Apply. Then click on Trash. Then click on Title to select them all. Bulk Actions right here. And then Delete Permanently. And then Apply. Okay, perfect. Now I want you to head over here to Plugins and then click on Installed Plugins. Now this is what makes WordPress so awesome, is that plugins extend and expand the functionality of your WordPress website. So you could add things like social sharing features, contact forms. You can even add plugins to change the language of your entire website, which is just awesome. So any functionality that you can think of, you can pretty much add to your WordPress website. It's pretty incredible. For now, we're going to get rid of the default plugins that we don't need because it's just bogging things down. So go ahead and click on Plugin right here, and then we'll go ahead and click Deactivate and then Apply. Click on Plugin again, and then we will delete them all and then Apply. And then press OK. Awesome. Okay, so now we have all the default content removed. Now we're going to head over here to Settings and then click on Permalinks. Here we're going to do some optimization to create a good user experience and to make sure your site runs real smooth. Now, this is extremely important. So basically you want to select post name here. So go ahead and select this. So people searching for your business will be able to find your website. So now what this does is it makes it so much easier for the search engines like Google to find your website and content. So think of it like this, yourwebsite.com/contact us or /about us. Now, whatever you're specifically trying to rank a page for, it will show up in the Google search results. So if people are looking for specific solutions, boom, your page will show up and they'll click on it and land on your various products or services. So it's very important to have this set up to post name. So go ahead and click Save Changes. Then head over here to General and click General. And right up here for your site title, go ahead and put in your business name or your website name. I'm just going to put in Websites Made Easy or WME for short. And then for your tagline, put in something sharp and punchy, really describing the main benefit of your business or website. So I'll just put in create a profitable website and then save changes. Don't change anything else in here. Okay, awesome. So now we have a solid foundation for your website up, and now we're going to start customizing it and making it unique. So go ahead and click on Appearance and then click on Themes. So real quickly, a theme is the look and feel of your website. Now there are thousands of different themes that you can use with WordPress, and some are great and some are not so great. And that's why I've gone through and found the best one to use for this build out, which is called Astra. It's awesome. So you're going to want to search for that right here. So scroll down and then click on Add New Theme right here. And then right over here, you search for Astra, A-S-T-R-A, and it should pop right up. Now here it is. And what you want to do is go ahead and click on Install and then Activate. Okay, so what you've effectively done is just change the entire look and really the feel and functionality of your website by changing this theme. That's why WordPress is so powerful. And this theme is really amazing because it allows for you to install full websites on it in seconds. It's so cool. So in the next step, I'm going to show you how to do just that. And we're going to install a plugin that allows you to import an entire website in one click and have it completed and done. It just saves so much time. It's really cool. And I can't wait to show you this in a sec. So let's do that now. So let's head over to Plugins and then click on Add New. And then right over here, search for Astra Starter Sites. And it should pull right up. Okay, so head down to Install and then Activate. All right, awesome. I can't wait for you to see this. One click, full websites. It's so amazing. All your pages, everything done. So cool. So now we'll head to Appearance and then head over to Starter Templates. Then we want to select our page builder. So we'll select Elementor for this. That's what we're going to be using to build out these pages. And now you have all these different websites that you can choose from. It's amazing. Full websites. So some of them say agency, and that means they're paid. And we want to just go ahead and up here and toggle free. I mean, they have it all. Businesses, restaurants, interior design, artists, shops, pet stores, plumbers, dental, construction, fitness trainer. It's amazing. I mean, look at all this stuff. Never has it been so easy to make a beautiful website. Now, whether you're an entrepreneur, business owner, freelancer, influencer, you're covered, saving you a ton of time and money, and all without the overwhelm and headache of trying to get a website customized with a preset template. Trust me, it's game changing. So let's go ahead and head up here. I'm going to pick my favorite one for this build out, which is Mountain. And this one is just stunning. Just beautiful. Look at this. So refreshing and clean. The home page, your About Us page, services, just real simple and minimal. Contact. This is what you want. Now check this out. I can't wait to show you this. All you have to do is click on Import Complete Site. So go ahead and click that. And then make sure all these are ticked off. Now this can take a little bit, maybe really quick or a couple minutes. Just be patient, and when it's finished, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's done importing, so go ahead and click on View Site. Full-on website, one click. Just amazing. Never has it been so easy to get a website live online. And it's gorgeous. Go ahead and click on About Us. Check out that page. And I'm going to show you how to customize all these pages. Services. And it's so simple. Literally drag and drop, stacking things together. It's literally like playing with Legos. You'll see. And then contact. It's gorgeous. Nice contact form. Little map. And then take action, call to action button. So let's head back to click on the logo over here, and I'll show you how to upload a logo as well. All right, now this is where it's going to get real fun. I'm going to show you how to create your homepage that's not only unique to you, but also show you how to properly set it up so you can connect with your audience so they stay and engage with your site. And I call it the hybrid homepage. It's your 4-part roadmap to creating a more engaging, profitable homepage. Whether you want to make more money or have a meaningful impact, this has you covered. And I can't wait to show you how to do this. Not only are you going to have a beautiful website, this will allow for you to create a goal for your website. Now think about it. If you don't have a goal for your website, how is anyone else supposed to know what to do on your website? So this will give you clarity in terms of how to structure your site so you can connect with your audience. So let's go ahead and head back to the dashboard. So we'll head up here to the site name and click on Dashboard. Okay, so we're back in the WordPress dashboard, and before we begin building out the hybrid homepage and the rest of your site, we need to add a couple more plugins. And remember, plugins enhance and expand your website's functionality. So we're going to add a plugin to improve your search engine optimization and a couple plugins to help you grow your audience with your website. So let's get into that now. So let's head over here to plugins and then click on add new. Now head up here to search plugins and then type in Yoast, Y-O-A-S-T, SEO. And then go ahead and click on install now and then activate. Then head over to your toolbar and then click on SEO and then click on general. And then right here it says first time SEO configuration. Click on the configuration wizard. So what this plugin does is it's going to ultimately improve your WordPress website's search engine optimization. So ultimately, you can be found online for your specific pages and posts or products or services. Remember we talked about this with the permalinks? So it's really kind of like putting your search engine optimization on steroids. It's an amazing plugin, and I've been using it pretty much the entire time I've been online. It's super easy to set up, and once it's done, it pretty much optimizes your pages and posts specific to what you want them to rank for or show up in the search results for. And when we start adding pages, I'll show you how it functions. So let's go ahead and set this up right now. It's real easy. So the first thing we want to do is just click on option A, my site is live and ready to be indexed. I guess whatever you're comfortable with there. And pick whatever's appropriate here. I'm going to pick a blog. And a person or organization, I'm just going to type in WME. You can also upload a logo if you'd like. And then you can put in your profiles for your social channels if you'd like. So we're good here. And then click next. And leave all of these yes. Click next. So if you have a blog and there's going to be multiple people contributing to your blog, you would select yes for this. I'm going to select no, and that's it. Next. And you don't need it. This is just more tutorials. You can skip this. Just click next. And that's it. So you are done. Close this out. And that's it. Now you're set up with Yoast SEO and search engine optimization, so you can ultimately be found online. And now we're going to move into the next plugin. So head over here to plugins and then add new. And this plugin is awesome. It's called Sumo. So go ahead and search for it over here, SUMO. And it's right here. And go ahead and click on install now. And then activate. Now what Sumo does is it offers an entire suite of website traffic tools, which are incredibly powerful. So now head over to your toolbar and then click on Sumo. So we got to register with Sumo to access these tools, and these tools are going to help grow your website traffic so you can convert more of your subscribers into ultimately customers. So we want to go ahead and click on connect, and then you're just going to want to sign up here. So put in a good email address and then sign up. And then over here, right here, you'll see this little Sumo toolbar, and then click on my tools right here. And then we can go ahead and just say no thanks to this. Now, before we get started with Sumo, there's something I want you to be aware of. I've been using this plugin for many years now, and each time I create one of these videos, it feels like they've updated the software, and that's really the nature of software, the nature of WordPress really. Anything online is software typically is going to be updated. And it's something you're probably aware of, but just in case you're not, and you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks so different, it's broken, this is outdated. They update this software all the time, really to improve the user experience and functionality. So if it looks a little bit different, don't be alarmed. Poke around a little bit, you'll find the tools, okay? Now go ahead and head up here to extras and click on share. And then click on activate now. That's it. Now you have the share feature on your website. And let's take a look at that now. So we'll head back here and then refresh. Here it is. Pretty awesome, right? Now, the benefit of this tool is you can get up to 20% more website traffic using this little tool. So basically what Share does is it makes it super easy for your visitors to share your content with their friends and family and others. The more people share your website content, the more viral traffic goes back to your website ultimately. So people can like, share, tweet, or even pin your content through the use of social sharing buttons. Now, put it this way, if you don't have a tool like this, you might as well be invisible when you're first starting out. You'll find it so much harder to get any traction without a social media presence. So this little tool will help address that issue. Okay, so let's head back over to Sumo and we're going to install another one of these tools. So go ahead and click on Dashboard, and then go ahead and click on Forms. And then go ahead and click Create Form. Now, this little tool is awesome. It will help you capture visitors on your website through the use of a pop-up, which makes sure people subscribe to your email list and come back for more. Now, this has been responsible for doubling my website subscribers. It's amazing. Basically, the plugin detects the exact moment when a visitor is about to leave and immediately displays a pop-up asking for the visitor's email address. Now, you've probably seen these before. Now, this will allow you to continue the conversation through email with your new subscribers and keep reaching out to them. And this is really what you want to do. Stay in front of your website visitors, your subscribers, and start that conversation to build a relationship and get new customers. So let's get this little guy set up right now, and it's real easy to do. So our goal for this little pop-up is to collect emails. So we're going to create a little lead magnet, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and start filling this in. So I've gone ahead and filled this in, and I'll walk you through this little lead magnet here in a minute, but I'm going to step you through exactly how I created this. So our goal is to collect emails, okay? Then we want to head down to Form Type, and this is a pop-up, and you have several different options here. I would just start with the pop-up. Design, this is how you edit the pop-up. So you click right in here, and then you can scroll down here and then edit the text. And this is the call to action. You can edit the text here. And visibility, we want to put that for smart mode. So that basically means that when someone tries to leave or X out of the browser, it will pop up. And that's what you want. And success, this is where you're going to deliver your lead magnets. So you can actually redirect them to another page on your website with a link to the download to get this little cheat sheet. Or you can do a redirect URL, sending them somewhere else. But we would basically set this up is how we would do it. And then connect to email service. This is a little bit more advanced. We'll talk about it in a minute, but you can ultimately connect to MailChimp, Aweber, basically an email marketing service. And we recommend MailChimp or ConvertKit. I'll talk to you more about this here in a minute as well. So that's our pop-up. Okay, so now let me walk you through this lead magnet. So we've added in a good headline, which is free money-making website cheat sheet, and a subheadline of discover our 5 best tips for creating a money-making website, and then a strong call to action, which is yes, show me how to make money online. And a call to action is literally what you're doing is you're asking someone to take an action. You want them to download an ebook, sign up for a webinar, get a coupon, attend an event, get a free consultation. You're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. So this is very simple. What we've done here is basically created something very irresistible for our website viewers. So people come to us wanting to learn how to start a website and potentially make money with it. So we're giving something away that speaks to that solution. Like, God, I would love to learn how to make money with my website. What are those 5 tips? I gotta know what those 5 tips are. That's what it is. So you want to create something really tight and specific, and specificity really makes people curious. Like, what are those 5 things? And it's benefit driven. We're teaching people how to make money with their website. This is a great lead magnet. Okay, awesome. So that is our pop-up. And now we want to make sure to publish this so it goes live. So when people start to opt in to receive your lead magnet, you will see the actual number of people right here under conversions. Now you can download them manually as well. So you would download CSV with all the new contacts, and then you would import them into a service like MailChimp or ConvertKit. And that's the manual way that I would recommend when you're just getting started. You don't need to pay for a service unless you're ready to do that, which you can. It just makes the process a little bit easier and more seamless. And I'm going to show you how that works right now. If you go back to forms and we click on the form, and then you head down here to connect to email service, you would basically go to, either sign up with MailChimp if you have a MailChimp account, or ConvertKit is the two I would recommend. They have a lot here, but these are the two I would recommend. And we actually have a whole tutorial on the YouTube channel with MailChimp, so you can check that out. How to deliver your lead magnet, how to get set up with the whole thing with MailChimp. So that should be helpful for you to get started with this. And this, basically the way this would work is that once someone opts in, if you connect it, once they opt in, their email is passed through straight into MailChimp, which is pretty awesome. So it just makes it just seamless, so you're not having to do anything manually. I hope all that makes sense. So that's that, and we can just head back to dashboard. So either MailChimp or ConvertKit are great services for starting out, and your website is pretty much going to be a virtual paperweight unless you're collecting email subscribers. Because with email subscribers, you're able to send new updates, new blog updates, and then you're able to promote your products or services ultimately. So you've got to start immediately. I cannot stress that enough. Building your email list. This is how you're going to build the know, like, and trust factor and grow your website. Then you'll know what kind of content people like, and you're creating relationships, and this creates trust. And then you're able to, if you want to, sell your products and services. And that's the way it's done. And that's why you need to use a service like MailChimp or ConvertKit to send and be able to receive emails. Now, obviously, the most important thing is getting your website live online and properly set up. I would recommend getting these plugins and everything dialed in as well. And then you can add these services as need be and as fit for your, your business. So it's just important to get this, the foundation set up properly and make you aware of how this is done properly. Okay, so now let's take a peek and see what that form looks like live. So we'll head back over to the site, and then we want to refresh. And remember, the form was set to smart mode. So when we try to leave the browser, it should pop up. There's our share bar, and if we head up, there it is right there. Now remember, this has been responsible for doubling my email subscribers and growing my audience with my website, so it's super powerful. Now, it's very important that you use these forms. I mean, you'll be able to collect email addresses, which is awesome, and continue the relationship with your new subscribers. And really, the only way that you can start to build the know, like, and trust factor and continue to reach out to your new subscribers is through email. I mean, think about it. How many times have you gone to a blog or website and just never returned? It happens all the time. That will be the case for your website if you're not getting people on your email list and continuing to reach out to them through email. Now, the good news is you're collecting the email subscribers, and that's where the value is. You'll be able to continue that relationship through email using a service like MailChimp or ConvertKit, which you can sign up for free. So I hope you see how we're adding a ton of value by offering an irresistible offer or lead magnet so we can authentically connect with our audience's problems, ultimately building the know, like, and trust factor. So we want to magnetize your website, really offering solution-driven content to people's problems. And now we're going to continue that and start to build out the hybrid homepage, which I cannot wait to show you how to do. It's awesome. Basically, the way I've structured it is set up to really connect with your audience pain points by offering solution-driven content. Now we have the pilot story, our roadmap, our unique selling solution, tons of goodies here that we're going to build in to the hybrid homepage. And we're going to offer really good content speaking to specific pain points and addressing those pain points with amazing content. And I can't wait to show you how to do that. We're going to do that here just in a bit. So just go back to your dashboard area and then head down to Pages and then click on All Pages. And then here are all the pages that the starter site's created, which is pretty cool. And then right here, Home, you want to select Edit with Elementor. Now, Elementor is the main tool which makes creating a website easier than it's ever been before. Literally drag and drop, pop in your content. It's that easy. You can just click to edit anything on the page and you'll soon see how great this is, especially using Astra starter sites, which gives you the ready-made websites to work with. So it's just easy to get in here and customize. Think of it like playing with simple Legos. It's really fun. You're about to see we're going to go through section by section and customize this. Now, part 3 right here is your roadmap. And your roadmap gives your audience a quick glance at the path that you're going to take them down as they get to know you. Now, think of this area as the vision of transformation for your audience. What is your website or product or service going to do for your audience? It is so important to know that people do not buy products or services. They buy the transformation and what it will do to improve the quality of their life. So at Websites Made Easy, in this part of my homepage, I cover 3 main topics that are important to my audience that I can help them with: creating a website and blog, getting traffic, and capturing new customers. Ultimately showing people the basic steps of how to get started online with a profitable website to consistently make money. Part 4 is your pilot story, and this briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your website in the first place, and the value that you're giving. Now, also the pilot story can highlight your best content. You can introduce a case study and give them a call to take an action to learn more. And right here, this next area is just to add more depth to your homepage. This could simply be a portfolio of your work or pictures of transformational case studies of work that you've done for other people or clients, linking to specific pages, going over those actual case studies. Even if you don't have your own products, think transformation. Show images or anything that can speak to the transformation that the specific product or service is going to provide. All educational and giving tons of value. Now, to recap, so you understand this framework and it comes full circle for you. Most business owners only focus on the aesthetics of their site, but beautiful design without the right messaging is just a waste of digital space. Now, there are lots of frameworks for writing homepage copy that connects with your audience, and all of them have merit. However, some frameworks produce better results than others. So in a nutshell, here's what this looks like. You start with the character, which is your ideal avatar, who has a problem. This is the common set of problems your ideal avatar struggles with. Your character meets a guide, and that guide is you, who can solve the problem. The guide has a plan. This is your solution laid out in a series of 3 to 5 steps of how you can solve the problem. The guide asks the character to take action. This is a call to take an action on your website for prospects to do business with you or to learn more about what you offer. Then the character experiences success. Mention the transformation your solution offers, and avoid failure in the process. Mention the things your character wants to avoid the most. Now, this makes your web copy super relevant to your ideal prospect and means more engagement and higher conversion rates. So I hope that makes sense. And now I'm going to show you how to set this up properly and customize it step by step. Okay, so let's get started with part 1 and head back to your dashboard. And if you have any notifications here, just go ahead and X those out. And then head over here to create your site or visit site. And then I want you to click on customize. And we're going to first start editing your site title, which is probably your business name or your name. So all we have to do is just go ahead and click on header right here. Then go ahead and click on site identity. And right here, as you can see, here are our logos that we can change. And then if we scroll down, and then you can adjust them accordingly here. That resets it to default. And if you scroll down, here's our site title and tagline. And remember, put something in your business name or your website name and your tagline, something sharp and punchy like create a profitable website or grow your business and change your life, really describing the main benefit of your business or website. Now, say we wanted to remove the logo and show the site title and tagline. We can go ahead and select these two. And then we got to remove this, or we'll select remove right here. And then remove right here. And as you can see, it populates it, which is cool. And you can also head down here and select this, the typography, and adjust the size. Yeah, just play with it some. So now you know how to adjust the typography settings, and you can just have this if you like. If you don't have a logo, and I'll link to a logo maker at the bottom of this video in the description area so you can get set up with a logo for your website. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and select, I'm going to turn these off and display the logo. So I'm going to go ahead and select a logo for my computer. So I'll select upload files, select files. Here's my logo. And this is a really big logo, which you're about to see. So I'll select it here. We'll skip cropping, and we have that set to 130, which is good, and you can adjust it here. I think the default is 180. And I want to select another logo for the Retina display. Now this should be bigger. If you have a bigger logo, you're going to be good to go here. And this will just make it more crisp for, MacBook Pros, nicer displays. So we'll select this, choose image. Now, if you don't have that, a nicer, big logo, you can just unselect this, and that's it. So I'll go ahead and reselect that. We don't need to worry about logo for mobile device, and I'll show you that later. And for site icon, this is the little favicon that goes in the browser. That little tab in the browser you're about to see. Upload files, select files, and it's right here. And this is just a little box. Yeah, it's 512 by 512. We'll select that. Just a nice little touch. That little dude right in the tab right there. It's kind of cool. And we'll go ahead and publish, and we're good to go. So we'll head back. Now I want you to head over here to the call to action button and go ahead and click in there, the pencil. And I want to update this text to get started. And then I want to link this button right here to our contact us page. All I have to do to link it is do /contact or /about, and it links it right up. Now, for example, if I didn't want this button, I could just change it by going up here and then just change it, maybe just to a search field or nothing, and just have the menu. So it's up to you. But I recommend putting a call to action in the top right because people's eyes are drawn to that area of a website, and you want people to take action on your website, whether that be go to your contact page or directing them to a product or service. So it's important to have that there. So I'm going to go ahead and change it back to the button. So we're good to go. And if you head down here to customize button style, you can select that and you can change the color of the button. So here's the button text. If we select the color, here's the hover and then the normal. So if we select normal, I'm going to copy this code so I can go back to this color, but just show you real quick. Pretty cool, right? Paste this back in. Perfect. And we are good to go here. So X out of this and then go back again. And of course, if you've made any changes, you want to go ahead and publish everything. So I'll do that now. Okay, so we are done here for now, and go ahead and X out of the customize area right here. And the next thing we're going to do is part 2, and that is what's unique about our website that people will connect with so they will engage immediately and set up a call to action. Now, so to do that, what we're going to do is click on Edit with Elementor up here. Once it loads, we'll be able to edit our website, and we can edit anything on here. On the left side, we have all these different elements. And what elements are is you can drag any of these and add them to your website. So you can drag in a headline, an image, a text editor. You can drag a video widget, even have a YouTube video. You can drag a button or a divider or a spacer, and lots of cool things to play around and create a unique website. It really is fun. So don't be afraid of this. Just drag things around, and you can always press Control-Z on your PC or Command-Z on a Mac to undo things. Over here on the right side, you can edit anything on your website using this inline editor. And all you have to do is click on it, and you can type in whatever you want, or you can go on the left side and you can add in more text here. So that's how you can change the content in the content tab up here. But how do you actually change the way it looks? So go ahead and click on the style tab. And in here, you can change anything you want from the text color by clicking in here, anything you want, which is really cool. Or you can click out and go to typography and change the actual font from all these different fonts, which is kind of fun. Or actually change by clicking back on the pencil the actual size of the font. And if you want to revert back, all you do is just click the arrow. We'll change this back to white. Now I'm going to head back to content. And in here, or here, I'll go over here for now. I'm going to tell people exactly what our website's about. Now you want this to be super clear. So when someone lands on your website, within 2 seconds, they know exactly what your website's about. No cute stuff here. You just want it to be straightforward. Okay, so I'm just going to type in create a profitable website. And then for the tagline area, I'll just click right into there and head over here. And remember, you want this to be short and punchy and benefit driven, really painting the picture of what your product or service or website is about, the main benefit. So how to create a money-making website that drives quality traffic and customers. Now I'm going to see what this looks like if this were all in one line. So create your website. Okay, so now we only want one call to action. We don't want people focusing on two different things. So we want people to act on this specifically. Okay, so I'll direct them to the contact us page. So we're gonna get rid of one of these buttons. So what we'll do is head down here, and you'll notice too there's a little bit more space here, and I'm gonna adjust that. So we'll head down here and we'll click right into this area, and see right here you have these two little gray boxes. You wanna click right into there and right click, and then just delete. And you have one button left. And check this out. Say I wanted to copy this button. I could just copy it and then paste it. And then I've basically duplicated this button, which is pretty cool. You don't have to redo this all, which is nice. And then if I want to undo this, I can just type Command Z on a Mac. Or you could go down here to History, right down here, this little time icon. And then I could just restart the whole thing by editing started right here. And then we start back over. Pretty cool, right? So if I click back into here, just type this in again. Perfect. Then we'll head back down here. I'll right click into this and then delete it. Now we want to change this button color. We want to reverse these colors so it matches the button that we have up here. So I'm going to click into the button, and right here, I'm going to change the text. So I'm in content right here now. I'm going to change this to get started. Excellent. And then I want to link this, remember, /contact. Now that's linked to our contact page. And now if I want to change this button color, all I need to do is head up to Style. And here this is the text color and the background color. Here's the hover, text color, and background color. All we want to do is adjust this and reverse it, excuse me. So we'll go to Normal. And I'm going to copy this code right here. So I'll click in here. I'm going to copy this code, change this to white, go to background color, and then paste this in. Perfect. And now you see I have this white border around here. We want to get rid of that, unless you want it. So where it says border type, solid, we're just going to select none. That looks nice and clean. Then we'll head to hover, and then reverse the colors. So right here, we'll go to the green, paste that in, click out, and then change this to white. And we should be set to jet. Perfect. Looking good. Now we want to bring this button up a little bit. So how do you do that? So what we'll do is we're still clicked in this area right here, this button. So we'll head to Advanced. And right here, where it says Margin, link values together. Now what you see is if I select this up, everything is going to be adjusted. We don't want to do that. We want to just adjust the height of this. Okay, so we want to bring it up a little bit. So I'll bring this back down to 0 so not everything is affected by that. And then we want to unlink the values here. So we'll unlink them and then just toggle this one up. Down. That'll bring it up. Bring that up to about 20, -20. We'll see what that looks like. Looking good. Cool, so it's real tight. And then I want to change this, create your profitable website. So we'll click back into here, create a profitable website. Looking good. And we want to delete this area right here. Now you see too how this is dropping down. We want this to go all the way across so it looks real clean. So I'm going to show you that here in a sec. So right here, let me just get rid of this area. We don't want it, but if you wanted to adjust this text or keep it for whatever reason, you would click in this area and then you would go to Style and you can change the text color, click on Typography, and you can adjust it right here. The same for this. If you wanted to make this, go to Style And you can change, you can go to typography, and you can change it. It's a little bit too big, but you get the idea. Or I can reset it right here. I think that looks clean. So I'm just jumping around so you can see how this works. It's real easy once you start playing with it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this little area. That deleted the whole column. So I'll go back to history, and we just want to go back right here. Perfect, right? So if you ever make mistakes, you can go back to the actions right here and then just go step by step. Any step that you've adjusted, you can do it right here. Revisions is what you've actually saved. Okay, and then you can just go back in time to saved whenever you've updated, basically, down here. So we'll go back. Now I want to click back into here, and then we just want to click on the pencil over here, right click, and then delete. Let's see what this looks like. So we'll head back here, and I want to head to this. This is a section right up here. So this whole thing is made up of sections. Let me show you. So if you go down here and you click on the navigator, it looks like this little hamburger. You click on that. Here are all the sections of your entire homepage. So if I click on each section, it's going to take me to that area. So we'll go back to the top, or you can actually move them around too, which is kind of cool. So we want to adjust this whole canvas or section to make this wider. Okay. So I'm going to select in here. Let me close this out real quick. And then right click and then edit section. And then right here where it says 700, we want to bring this to about 1100. So we just make it wider. Let's see. See, pretty cool, huh? Create a profitable website. How to make a money-making website that drives quality traffic and customers. Get started. It's very tight, benefit-driven, so people know exactly what they're getting in terms of the transformation. It paints that picture. So now let's go ahead and head back here, and we want to update our changes. So we'll head to update. Okay, awesome. So now I'm going to show you some really cool things that you can do to edit this main section up here and change the images, create a gradient, and some other cool effects that you can do with this hero image up here. So let's go ahead and I want to show you a really cool resource. It's called Unsplash, if you haven't heard of it. And it's a great place to get free images from everyday people that you can download and use for your website, which is just awesome. And they don't look like stock images. You know what I'm talking about. Those are just awful. You do not want to use that on your website. So you can come over to Unsplash, you can go to Explore, and then just poke around. You got backgrounds, wallpapers, and just really cool stuff that you can use for your website. And I've already selected a couple. So I'm going to head back here. I'm going to show you how you can edit this image now. So what we want to do is click back in here to the 6 dots. Just click there. Then we want to click Style right here. And here's the image, right? But you can see it looks a little bit different because there's an overlay on it. And I'm going to show you that in a second. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just go ahead and choose New Image. And I'm going to upload one from my computer. Then select Files. Go to my Downloads. Here it is right here. This is a really beautiful image. Now, something to be aware of with your images is you want to ideally try to keep these under a meg. See right here it says 2560 by 1700 pixels. Try to keep that no more than 2500 wide or 2000 ideally. Anything bigger than that's just going to bog your website down. It's going to be way too big and it's going to really slow things down. So you want to be mindful of that when you download images from Unsplash. Otherwise, other things are just going to run really slow, and that's not good for Google or anyone for that matter. So let's go ahead and insert media right here. Pretty cool, right? Now let's say we want to remove this overlay. So what we can do is head down here and click background overlay. Then scroll down here a little bit to where it says opacity. And if we toggle this all the way down to 0, that's the raw image. Pretty nice, huh? Then you go back to 5, and we get that cool overlay effect. And then check this out. This is really cool. You can change this to linear, and then you can change the colors right here. So say we wanted to do green. That's really green. And then this other color, we could do like a bluish. Just kind of play with it. And then we can change this right here. Go back to radial. Can do all sorts of cool stuff. Wow, that looks cool. Change this back to linear. So yeah, you can just go in and play with this. Okay, awesome. I hope you see how powerful this is. You can literally create anything you want, and it's so simple and easy. Once you get in there and start playing with things, you'll see. It's just amazing what you can do with these pre-made websites and then customizing it to your liking with Elementor. So let's go ahead, and I want to go ahead and show you something really cool. I can't wait to show you. Let's go ahead and get rid of this gradients, or these colors right here, these overlays. So we'll just go to clear and then clear. And now I can't wait to show you this. Let's head back to background right here. And then what if we can add a video, a whole video right here for your hero area? So I've gone over to YouTube and I found a video. And if you be careful with this. If you grab a video from YouTube, you got to make sure you have the rights to use it. I'm just going to show you as an example here. So yeah, just don't grab any video and use it. You got to make sure that you have the rights to. So just go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and copy this URL and then pop this back in right here. And check this out. So cool. And this would actually look pretty good with an overlay, a little bit darker overlay. And then we head down here and select right in here, color, and we select black. That's a little bit dark. So we bring the opacity down, maybe to about, let's try 3. Then head back up here to background. And let's go to video. Yeah, you can see a little bit better. You get the idea. Really cool stuff that you can do here. That actually looks really sharp. So I hope you see the power in this. It's really, really amazing. So what I'm going to do is just head back here to Classic. And I'm not going to update anything. I'm going to go back and change it back to the way it was because I really like the site as it is. So what I'm going to do instead of updating, but if you like these changes, go ahead and update everything to your liking, of course. And then I'm going to go back down here to History. And then I'm going to go to Revisions. And then I'll hit this one that says 37 minutes ago. And that should restore the website back to the way we had it before all these edits. There we go. And then I want to go ahead and update this. So we save it. Perfect. So before we move on to the next section, I want to show you one more thing that you can do with this hero image up here that you need to see. So we'll head back over to Elementor and let's click on the 6 dots right here. And then right here, check this out. Now see, this image right now is fixed. So if we scroll up and down, the image stays fixed in the background. Now if we select scroll, the image stays there. So it's personal preference, but I really like the fixed. And then if you select this, you can choose how to make your image look. You can just play with that. So many things that you can do, obviously. And now we're going to get started with part 3 right here, which is your roadmap or vision of transformation. Now the roadmap gives your readers a quick glance or path that you're going to walk them down as they get to know you. Now, for example, at Websites Made Easy, ours is website traffic and customers, where we teach people how to get set up with their website, get traffic, and then capture customers. So think of this area like the vision of transformation for your audience instead of your services. You really want to take care of the relationship and educate as opposed to trying to sell someone something initially. Now, what's cool is you can link these pages to educational pieces of content with a call to action or case studies. It's really up to you. Okay, so now we're going to start editing this area. Now, I don't want you to think of these in terms of services. Think in terms of the transformation. So we'll start here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to duplicate. So right click on the pencil and duplicate. Same for over here. Right click on the pencil, duplicate. Perfect. Now, if you had, say, 4 services, you could head right here and then duplicate. Pretty cool, right? So now you have 4. So if I wanted to Undo that. I could just go back here and then we're done. The same as if you wanted to just delete one of these areas. You get the idea. So then we're going to go in here. Pretty straightforward stuff. Perfect. Now I want to make these smaller. So I'm going to click into this first one, then go to Style, then go to Typography, and then pull this to about 15. Looking good. Yeah, so ultimately now you would link each one of these individual sections, right, that you're helping people with to specific case studies or blog posts. And then from there, you would add a call to action to where they could opt in for your email, and then you could start sending them email and really creating that trust, that know, like, and trust factor, and building rapport and indoctrinating people in terms of your products or services. And that's the way that you should do it, because most of the time people come to your website and bounce, and you'll probably never see them again. That's just the way things are. So you got to get people on your email list. It's that important. So we would just link these. I don't have the page. I'm going to actually, as a bonus, I will show you later on how to set up one of these pages. Just a quick training that I created earlier to show you how to properly set up one of these pages so you can sell your products or services. So that's it for here. And then if you wanted to change the images, you would just click on, let's click right here, and then you would go to Style, and then just choose Image. And I could select that one, or you could, of course, upload another one from your computer. And there you go. The same as what we did above. That looks good. Now for down here, let's see what this looks like real quick. Amazing things for you. You want to put something in, put a question in. So I'll type in, I want to engage. Are you ready to start? And then over here, go ahead and delete this. Get started building your money-making website in just 7 days with our free email course using our 3-step WTC system, and see your dreams become a reality. So we can just get rid of this. And then right here, we would link this to our contact page. And then we put get started. Excellent. So yeah, this goes a little bit deeper. This is a little email course that we put together for people that actually are ready to get started. And it is a brief overview of how to start building a money-making website. Set up your website, start getting traffic, getting leads, building an audience, and turning that audience into actual customers. So we'll go ahead and update, and we're going to move on now to the next section, which is the pilot story. And this is going to be right here. Okay, and your pilot story briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your website in the first place, and the value that you're giving, the big benefit for your audience. Also, the pilot story can highlight your best content. You can introduce a case study and give them a call to action to learn more. All right, let's go ahead and customize this section. Just paste in some content. Pretty easy stuff. We're just editing some text here. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this and just paste in this. And this is our pilot story. Why we started Websites Made Easy, and the value that we're giving to help people build a profitable business online using their website as the foundation. So, and this might be a little bit much text, but if you're going to use this text like this, chunks, you need to break it up sentence by sentence. Otherwise, people won't use it. Do not use any more than this. And right up here for the call to action, that looks good. And then for the contact button, we're going to link this to the contact us page. And let's see what else. That's about it. Pretty easy for the pilot story. And of course, if you wanted to adjust this image, or change it for that matter, you would select this, the 6 dots, and then go to Style, and then just change the image there. And also, you could add a video header. Remember how we did that earlier? So if I went back up here, I think I still have it saved. Clicked on those 6 dots, go to the video, I got rid of it. So yeah, you would just paste in the video right there and have a video background. So that's it for the pilot story. Let's take a look. I got to go back actually because I had that video selected. We'll go back to the classic. And then classic here as well. Got to click back into these 6 dots and then go back to classic. So we should be good to go. Now let's take a peek. Yep. Okay, cool. So now I want to show you something pretty awesome that you can do. So let's head over to, let's click into right here. And I want to go to advanced and then head down to motion effects. And then right here it says default. Select fade in down. Pretty awesome, right? Then click on duration and then select slow. Very nice. Just a little touch. And you can do all sorts of cool things. It's a little extreme, but you get the idea. So you can play with all this, just little things that you can do to polish the website to make it look real professional. So fade in slow, that looks good. Now we're done with this section here. And now we're going to head down here and start editing this section. And this is really, like I said before, you could highlight a portfolio of your work or case studies, pictures that you've done for work for clients, showing the transformation. And it's really up to you. You can do what you want here, and that's what's cool. And I'm going to show you how to edit this area now. It's real easy. It's just pictures. So we can click right into here, and then here's the grid. So if you select the pencil right here, and you can add more images by selecting add to gallery right here, and you can upload like we've done before or select right here from your media library. So if we go back, we select back in here, you can of course, X these out if you don't want them to show up. Reverse order, it's all pretty straightforward. And then insert gallery. So that's it. So let's take a look. And I'll show you how it functions. So if we X this out, and we just click into one of the images, that's it. So that's it for this section. And we are just about done with the home page here. So congratulations. I know this has been some work and very well worth it, because you're going to have a website that's not only going to serve you, it's going to authentically connect with your audience. And that's what you want. You want a goal for your website. Okay, awesome. So now I'm going to show you how to customize your home page if you wanted to add things like testimonials or anything else for that matter. You're about to see how to do that, and if you wanted to actually move some of these sections around. So let's get into that now. So all we'll do is head back here to the arrow, and then I want you to head down here, and then right here, I want you to click on this. Now this is pretty awesome. So this is the Elementor Elements library, or what they refer to as blocks. Okay, and they actually have pages as well. So if you look here, these are individual pages, so they're not full-on websites. And some of them say pro, which means they're paid, versus the ones like that are blank, which are free, which I'm not seeing any right now, which is interesting. But here they are right here. So if we go to blocks, which is really cool, and remember, think in terms of Legos. You can add anything. So if you go to category, you have all these different blocks that you can add in. So if we head down here to testimonials, look at this. Pretty awesome, right? So you can literally just pop in one of these blocks and add a testimonials section to your website. So if we went ahead and took a look at this one, that's pretty clean. So now you see that you can add in all sorts of stuff to really customize any page on your website. So I'm going to show you now if we head back over here to the Astra, and Astra has the same thing as well. So if you go to blocks, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's usually a lot clearer. So if we go to testimonials, and I scroll down here, Maybe the thing is just taking a while to load. Let's look at this one. Okay, so here it is. And all we have to do now is click Import Block. Awesome, right? So now you have a full testimonials area. And you can change this right here to or whatever you like. And then basically real straightforward. Pop in here to change the testimonial. Change the image here. There's the star icon, so if you wanted to change what that looked like, the rating right here, etc. All real easy. Now, say for example, you wanted to move this up. So you have two ways of doing this. You can grab it right here and just pull it up. And you can do this for any section. You can move it all around just like you like it. Or you can go to the navigator and then just drag it however you want. That easy. So I don't like any of that. So I'm going to go back. We can close this out. And if I don't want the testimonials, I can just exit out. That easy. So that's the home page. Now you're starting to see how powerful Elementor is. You can do anything with those blocks and then just really customize your home page or your website just to your liking. And again, this is a framework that we use and it's really effective. I would follow this framework to engage your audience and really connect with them. So again, it's up to you. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to customize, make some little tweaks to make sure your site looks really dialed in on mobile. So let's head back here. Then head up here to reach all the elements, this little grid. Now head all the way down and then select right here where it says responsive mode. Then select mobile. And here's what your website's going to look on mobile. Pretty awesome, right? The share goes down at the bottom. Yeah, that's just awesome. So say we wanted to make this just all in one line, we'd select right in here, and then we'd go to Style and Typography, and drag this to about 20. "21's pretty good. Yeah, I just want it to be very readable on a mobile device. And of course, play with this to your liking, but I just wanted to show you when you're optimizing your site, if you make things completely different and your fonts are a lot bigger, or your typography, you've adjusted the size just huge, you can come in here and make sure that everything looks right. So we'll go ahead and update. Then we'll head back to responsive mode, and then go to desktop. Then go ahead and update your changes. And congratulations, we are now finally done with the home page. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and head back right here. Click on the 3 lines right here. And then head down to Exit to Dashboard. And now we're going to get into editing the About Us page and Contact Us page. So we can X out of this. We want to head to the dashboard. So just make sure you're back in your dashboard area, then head to Pages, and then All Pages. Okay, and then now I want you to head to About, right here, and then Edit with Elementor. Okay, cool. So now we're going to start editing this page. You should be a pro at this now. This is going to be real simple. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and click right into here. And I'll just change this to 2012. And say we wanted to add, let's click back into here. Go to the 6, or the little grid up here. And say I wanted to add an image in here. This is a little bit flat, right? So what we can do is just drag an image right into here. And see that little blue line? Bring it down. There it is. And it'll pop right there. Okay, so now we need to add an image, so we can click in here, choose image, and let's just use this one. And a good rule of thumb is you want to use images that are going to reflect the transformation. So say, for example, you had a dog training business, show someone smiling walking their dog, or anything that's going to reflect, the ultimate outcome of what your product or service is going to do, because people will unconsciously connect with that. So I could show stuff with, people smiling with their websites, or just happy on vacation, enjoying autonomy in their life, because ultimately a website's just a tool, right? But ultimately underneath having a website, there's deeper emotional benefits that people crave, such as freedom, more money, autonomy, time with family and friends, that kind of thing. The website's the vehicle to acquire those things. So we can go ahead and insert media. And that's huge. So we want to change this. So we want to go down to custom. And I'll just let's try 500 by 350. 500, 350. And I'm just using these images as an example, of course. Let's see what this looks like now. Now what we want to do is align it. So it's centered right now. Click left. Yeah, that'll look a lot better. Cool. And now I can insert some content here. I'm going to do that real quick. Just literally copy and paste this in. Real simple. So you can see what it looks like and how to do it, of course. Paste that in. And last piece. And then paste it in. And then I can just put my name right here. Yeah, that looks good. Real clean. And then down here, if you want, you can add in this stuff. Obviously, you can put your stuff in there that applies to your business or website. Or if you didn't want it, you could get rid of it, of course, by just Xing it out. Or we could head over here again, click on this bad boy, go to blocks, click on testimonials, and show transformation. You also have cool video testimonials here too that you could add. So I'll just go ahead and select this one, import block, Okay, there it is. Then we can head down to the little hamburger and then just make this easy. And then toggle all these back. And then drag this last section up. Or just delete this altogether. There you go. X out of this. And I'm going to show you how to edit this footer at the very end. So that's that. Then we can update. And now we can move on to the Contact Us page. Now let's take a look. Yeah, that looks really good. Awesome. So let's head back here. And then head up to the 3 lines. Make sure your page is updated. Then exit to dashboard. Then we can click right here. And then go to Contact and then Edit with Elementor. Okay, so here's the Contact Us page. And this is real simple to edit. We've got our phone number. Let's just go ahead and toggle this so you can see the whole thing. Phone numbers, email, business hours, simple Contact Us form, and then your map. So let's go ahead and start editing this. So we head over here. And then we can select in here. And we don't need 2 phone numbers unless you do. So we can just X this out. Then we can change the phone number in here. And just do, 555 5555. You get the idea. Email. You can change the hours down here, etc. Real simple. And if you wanted to change, let's see. You can change the icons too here. You can go to the icon library and then just change the icons, which is kind of cool. Contact form, we're good to go. And then for the map, click on the pencil over here, and then you can just update it. Or actually put in your physical address. And that's kind of cool. When you hover over it, it changes color. And that's it for the Contact Us page. Just want it to be real simple. And I'm going to show you now how to edit this form. So we're going to do that now. We can update the changes we've made. Then we'll head to the 3 lines up here and then exit to dashboard. And we'll head up here. Then right here where it says WP Forms, click on All Forms. And here is our contact form that was pre-populated by when we first uploaded the theme. So if you wanted to create a new form, you would just add a new form right here, but you do not need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and edit this form. Okay, so here's the form, and straight out of the box, everything looks pretty good, especially the way we've set up this website. So you have name, phone number, email, message, and you can X things out over here if you don't want them or drag them around. So, things like that, right? And then you have all these other fields over here. Now, some of them are going to be kind of grayed out like this because they're premium features where you have to pay for the upgraded version of this plugin, which you don't need right now. And so right here, I would just recommend leaving all these for now. And then we'll head to settings. And here is, I would change this submit button to get started so it's congruent. And then we can save right there. Everything else looks good here. Then we go to notifications. Now send to email address. This is, if you click this, you need to put in a good email address here. So where you'll be notified when someone submits their information. So I could put in jstaffordv@gmail.com. That looks good. And then right here, the email from. So this is really when someone submits their email, this is what they'll see, who it's from. So it would be james@createyourdreamsite.com ultimately. And you'd have to get that set up in your hosting account, which is another conversation for later. Now we do have a whole, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute, how to get that set up, but you could use your Gmail address for now, which is fine. So then that looks good. So we could save this. Yeah, so make sure you update this with a Gmail address or a custom, email address. We can save that. And then for confirmations, this is the confirmation email they will receive from the email address we were just editing, and you can update this accordingly. And then for marketing, now this is pretty powerful, and this is ultimately what you want to do once you get your site live, right? So this right here, these are different email service providers. Now we have a whole tutorial series on the channel using MailChimp, how to deliver lead magnets, and how to create automated campaigns, sending out emails recommending your products or services and really indoctrinating your audience, to you and your business. So this is a great service to get started with once you're ready for that. So that's really how it's done. So once someone comes to your website, they put in their email address, and then boom, you can start sending out automated campaigns or even updates recommending new blog posts or new content that you're promoting on your website and getting people in front of that to really build the know, like, and trust factor. So I would recommend this once you get a little bit more, once you get your site up and you get things moving. Now these are paid services, obviously, because they're grayed out. So that's something to be aware of. So everything else looks good in here. So save any changes and we are good to go. Okay, so let's X out of here. And now head back over to Pages and then click on All Pages. Then head down to Services and then Edit with Elementor. Okay, so here we are. And I've actually filled all this in just to save some time. It's all stuff we've already done. Just pop in your content. That's it. And I'll go over this section here in a second. Now, what I would recommend doing here is filling in your roadmap, and this can be your product or service or someone else's product or service, which is affiliate marketing. Okay, and then just fill this in, and the point is to show the transformation. So, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this bonus training I'm about to give you. But if you don't have any of that set up right now, I would just link straight to the Contact Us page. Ultimately, each one of these should go to a page educating people a bit more and showing the transformation through a case study or an article. So let's go ahead and finish out this page. So I'm going to click back here. And now if you want to, let me show you this too. If you wanted to edit this main image up here, you would just click on the 6 dots and go to Style. And you can change the image right here if you want for this page. Okay, so there's that. And then of course the image is right here. You just click into them, you can change them here. If you wanted to add an animation here, go to Advanced, click into this area, Motion Effects. Nice touch. So we're done just about in here. All this stuff is pretty straightforward. And then the FAQ. So I went ahead and add this in. If you don't have this, it's okay for now. So I just wanted to give you kind of a snapshot of how you would do this. So basically you want to ask questions that are framed through an objection that someone would have about, potentially buying your product or service. So where does the program take place? How does the WTC system different from other online courses? And then you basically can just, go in each one of these areas here, each one of the areas, and you click on them, and then you can add in your content or your answers, which is kind of cool. And if you don't want this, of course, you can just exit out and it'll be gone. And then you just have this area right here. So now I'm going to show you the bonus training. And imagine real quick, someone came to the website and they hit our roadmap on the homepage or here, and they wanted to learn more about how to get started with a website. And they went ahead and clicked through, and then they're landing on the page that I'm about to show you how to create. Now, before we do that, let me go ahead and update all these buttons. So we'll click into the button and make sure they're linked. Now, ultimately, since we don't have any other pages set up, I'm linking to the Contact Us page. But yeah, you would want to link these to the individual case studies or articles. Okay, awesome. Make sure you update your page, and let's get into the bonus training. And right after that, we're going to tie everything together, make sure everything's optimized with the website, and get your footer dialed in, which is right down here, and customize this so you can make it unique to you. Okay, so in this training, I'm going to show you how to create some blog posts. So make sure you update and then head back to your dashboard. And this is real simple, and you're going to see in the training, the bonus training here in a sec. But I just need to give you a frame, a point of reference so you understand what we're doing here. And this is actually a page right here without using Elementor, but I'll show you this in a sec. Okay, so if you look over at your menu here, we've been using pages, but we've been using pages using Elementor, okay? So if you wanted to just create a page using WordPress, you would select all pages and then add new. And this is literally like using a Word document. You add a title and then just start typing your content in here, and that's it. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to be using posts, and it's the same functionality. So you go to posts, and then you click on add new. As you can see, I just don't want this to confuse you. It's the same process. Now, the difference between the two, people typically use pages for your static pages like, createyourwebsite.com, about us, createyourwebsite.com /contact us, that kind of thing. Pages stay the same over time versus posts, which are typically used for blog posts, where you can add content to them, you can add comments, things like that. But it really doesn't matter. You can use both. And that's the difference between the two. Now, if you're creating just pages for specific case studies or things like that, I would use pages. I hope that makes sense. So in this example, I'm actually teaching blogging using the same principles of how to make money with your website or blog. In this one, I'm going to title, paste this in, set up your website for success. Now I'm going to grab my content and just paste it in here. Okay, so I've pasted in my blog post. Now, after we finish adding this post, I'm going to walk you through this piece of content right here and show you a simple formula I use to write this post and how you can seamlessly weave in your products or services. And you can use this simple formula for all your blog posts or any other content. It is awesome, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and add a little drop cap here. Click on this. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to optimize this blog post properly. And this will apply to all your blog posts, but this is pretty much the same process as adding pages with a couple of additional things. So what you want to do is head over to close out my Sumo Me, if that's open, and then we want to click on Yoast, snippet preview, and I'm going to pop in a little description about this post. It's benefit driven, create your money-making website with these 4 things, some specificity with curiosity. Okay, if you saw that in the search results and you were looking for, how to get a website up that makes money, that would probably force you to click through. So go ahead and close this out. We're all good there. Then I wanted you to head back over here, close out the Yoast, click back on the little gear. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on add a new category, type in website, and then click on add new category. See it's selected there? Perfect. And then featured image, click on this. So I'm going to click set feature image and then upload files, select files. And here it is right here. I'm going to select this. Really cool image, I feel like. And then click select down here in the bottom right. And that's it. Okay, we are good to go here. So go ahead and then publish the post. Okay, awesome. Congratulations. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple for adding posts. Okay, and now I want to show you how this all comes together with a simple formula called PAS, which is problem, agitate, solution, or pain, agitate, solve. Okay, it's one of my favorites because it works for all kinds of marketing, from landing pages to blog posts or really any type of content. And it's great because it gives you structure in terms of how to actually write blog post or content. Okay, and actually you can see here, I've kind of plugged in the areas right here. So for this, set up your website for success. How hard do you think it is to get started building your very own business online? You use a website. That's the problem, right? Then right here is we agitate that problem, right? The answer may surprise you, but with the latest technology, it's actually relatively easy and cost effective to have a solid online presence. It wasn't always the case though, however. When I first started out online a decade ago, I knew I needed a website, but I didn't have the budget, or I couldn't hire a team, nor did I have the technical skills, or, on and on and on. And I was drowning in overwhelm and I just felt hopeless. And a lot of people feel that way when they're first starting out with a website. It can be daunting, all right? So people can relate to that. And that's just agitating, really kind of adding salt to the wound, okay? And then, of course, this all right here, I'm not going to read it all, is the solution. Now check this out. This is really awesome. What if you could make this copywriting formula even more powerful? Your copywriting would be unstoppable. Results matter. Turn PAS, problem, agitate, solution, into PASO by adding an outcome to your reader's journey. Remember, transformation, right? So highlight their pain, make it seem unbearable, offer them a way out, and explain the outcome and offer some proof. Okay? This edition doesn't just let them know about the solution. You make sure your reader can picture themselves after the transformation. And every purchase is rooted in the desire for transformation. All right? So along with the solution here, I added this. Now, I totally get it. I can't possibly cover everything in this article, which is why I put together an awesome video tutorial that walks you through the steps above in an easy step-by-step way. And I want to give you the greatest gift I could ever give anyone who's looking to make their first dollar online with their very own money-making website. Or even if you're already making money online, boom, check this out. All right, and here is a little testimonial from somebody that's been through our training. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now, this effectively is an offer, okay, and you'll see. So I'm going to click on View Post. And if I head down and click this link, now I've just linked this to our offer. And this is our WTC system where we teach people how to build a money-making website step by step. All right. And really how we sell this thing, it's real simple. It's a $1 trial for 30 days, $27 a month after that. And really all we do is just send emails out to our email subscribers and link right to the sales page or the cart page. And that's it. It's pretty awesome to have this set up. But now you're seeing how this is all coming together. Now what's awesome is we used a tool called ClickFunnels to create this page and have this video sales letter here. And what's cool is you see how that just dropped? Is that for the first, I think 3 minutes or so, we're having people watch the video and stay focused on the video, and then this drops down showing the rest of the sales copy, which is just killer. Right, click this and it takes you straight to the checkout page. And all this we created within ClickFunnels, which is killer. And there's little templates that they have, and you just pop in your content and you're good to go. So that's that. Now you know how to properly take payments on your website. And what's killer is with ClickFunnels, this all works with WordPress with a plugin. So basically everything that you've just seen is on my WordPress website. It's not going anywhere else. It's killer. So let's go ahead and head back to the post. So we're just giving great value. And then this is really the next step in the journey. It's like, okay, now I understand how do I do this step by step? And what does that actually look like, right? So they would click here to get started, and we have unbelievable training that shows how that's done properly. So that is how you can sell your products or services on a simple blog post. Pretty killer, right? This is exciting stuff, and by applying this stuff, you can set up your website to be a money-making machine that's generating income while you sleep. So let's head back to the dashboard, and we're going to add our next post here. And then go ahead and click on All Posts. This is where you can edit your posts, and as you can see, this is the post title, the category, and the more posts that we add, we can just trash this one. That's the default post that comes with the WordPress install. And then all you want to do is head over here to Add New. Now, the next couple of posts are going to be perfect for you if you don't have a product or service yet. I've got you covered. And I'm going to show you how you can recommend other people's products, which is just awesome. This is a great way to get started making money online. And it's what I started with when I initially started. And it's called affiliate marketing. So in the next two blog posts, I'm going to show you how you can get set up as an affiliate with ClickBank.com, where you can promote digital products and make commissions, and also as an Amazon affiliate, where you can promote physical products on your website and get a commission through Amazon. So let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and add the next blog post now. This is the same exact process we just went through. This way you can conceptualize how this is done properly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I've gone ahead and completed the post. And this one is get quality traffic to your website. And then if we head over here to Yoast, click on Snippet Preview, get quality traffic to your website fast with this tool. So there is some curiosity there. Let me go ahead and clear or close this out, and then click on the settings. Then if we head down, then you have your category, which is traffic, which I added, and then the featured image. And that's about it. Pretty simple to add the post. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click on View Post right here. Looking good. Now, this post is all about how to get qualified traffic to your website. And the best way to do that, of course, is creating solution-driven content that people are actively searching for. Now, for example, how to make a WordPress website and make money. People are searching for that. That's actually a pretty big challenge for people, so it's easy for me to create content surrounding that specific keyword phrase. Sometimes, though, it's not this easy, and you have to think a little bit. You don't want to just guess either. You want to have data in terms of what people are actually searching for in your niche and the actual search volume per month, and that's people that are actively searching on Google or in the search engines for specific search queries. This way you know if it's actually a viable keyword phrase to create content around. That's why in this post here, we recommend the tool Longtail Pro, which is perfect to help you figure out the most viable content to create for your niche. Now, this is a digital product that we can recommend as an affiliate over at ClickBank.com, okay? Now, I encourage you to read through this post and you'll see how this all comes together and how you would naturally want to check out this tool. It makes it so much easier to find really, really great content that you would never even think of. And you can create killer content for people that are actively searching for these specific keyword phrases. Okay, so now I'm over at ClickBank.com, and I'm going to give you some best practices in terms of how to get set up with ClickBank and what to look for when searching for digital products to promote. Now, I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in, but you're going to want to create an account and just put in your banking information. This way you can receive payments once you start making money with ClickBank. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just log in, so I'm going to head back. So it's real simple. It's all real straightforward. So I'm going to log in. And then once you're logged in, you're going to want to head to the marketplace. Okay, so this is the marketplace dashboard. I'm going to give you 6 tips to get started with ClickBank. So number 1 is brainstorming your niche. So the first thing that you need to do is think about what market you'd like to work in, and choosing a market related to your hobbies, skills, passions, and experiences is an excellent starting point. And after all, you'll be spending a lot of time thinking about it. You know, are you a cat lover? Have you had an experience with a particular health problem? Did you ace languages at school? Do your friends come to you for relationship advice? Having an excellent knowledge of a niche can be a big advantage when it comes to marketing it, because it's much faster and easier to write persuasive and credible copy for your sales page when you know what you're talking about. All right, and that applies to your blog post as well. So have a scroll through the ClickBank's marketplace and create a short list of niches you'd think you could effectively promote. Of course, ultimately, you need to choose a profitable market over one that you simply like talking about. So these next steps will really help you drill down your list. Number 2 is understanding your customers. And let's say you added playing guitar to your niche list in step 1. Now, if you wish to pursue this idea further, then it's very important that you understand 1, who in this niche is buying, and 2, what they are buying. And the easiest way to delve into the minds of your market is by browsing forums related to your niche. This is a great way of finding out buyers' needs, wants, and problems. For example, some people in the guitar market will be looking for free guitar sheet music. These people probably won't be interested in buying something from you. Others want to learn guitar fast so they can participate in upcoming performance. These people are much more likely to want to buy something to help them achieve that goal. Reading guitar forums will help you absorb what matters most to people interested in playing guitar, which in turn will help you choose the best products to promote to them. And some other things to consider while you read: how can you target impulsive buyers in the market? How narrow is your niche? If it is too narrow, you might find your target market is too small to make sales. If it's too broad, you'll find it difficult to get your site ranked in the search engines so prospects can find you. Now, what's really interesting about what I just said in tip 2 is that Market Samurai is perfect for all of this. It will really help you uncover and drill down the best way to find viable keywords to promote. In turn, you can find good products. So let's go on to tip 3, which is selecting best-selling products. And by now, you should have a good understanding of who your market is and what they are looking for. Now, it's time to go back to ClickBank and search for some good products to promote that will meet their needs. ClickBank uses a measure called gravity to represent how well products sell based on how many sales have been made and how recent these sales were. A very high gravity, for example, 100 plus, will generally indicate that there is a lot of competition in this niche. Don't let that put you off. Competition is good because it means there's lots of demand for products in that niche. It also means that there are potentially a lot of people with lists who could perform partnerships or joint ventures with you. And I should point out that sometimes a low gravity product can still be worth promoting. It might simply be new or an undiscovered gem. So while gravity is a helpful indication of selling potential, you shouldn't reject an otherwise high quality product solely because of its low gravity score. Okay, tip 4 is multiple products. Ideally, you want to find a market that has multiple related products being sold through ClickBank. The reason for this is that if there's only one product available for the niche, even if it sells like hotcakes, you'll almost certainly have a hard time competing with existing affiliates who are well established in the market. The other advantage of multiple products is that it allows you to create a review page, increasing your chances of making a sale. For example, if you're selling a Learn Guitar product, by including a few other Learn Guitar products on the same page, visitors will feel like they've completed the evaluation phase of buying and are now in a position to purchase. Number 5 is high commission percentage, 65% or greater. Let's face it, you're not going to get rich on $2 commissions. In order for your marketing efforts to be worthwhile, you need to promote a high commission product, and that is products paying at least $18 per sale. Keep in mind that from a seemingly high commission, you'll need to deduct your advertising expenses, Google AdWords, for example, or Facebook, as well as your time. Of course, if a product has a high dollar value, then a lower commission percentage will still be a good investment. And finally, number 6 is persuasive vendor pitch page. And this is really important. Finally, you don't want to forget to take a long, hard look at the product sales page, since you will be relying on it to convert your hop links into commissions. And your hop link is just your affiliate link. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Does it look convincing? Does it address the concerns of the market? Is it persuasive and credible? Or does it sound over the top and unbelievable? Would you buy from a site that looked like that? Now, I hope you find those 6 tips helpful, and that'll really help you dive into the marketplace and find some viable opportunity. Okay, so now let's get set up to promote Longtail Pro. So go ahead and just, right here it says Find Products. I'm just going to paste this in and then search. And here it is right here. Now, I'm actually going to link on the blog post that I mentioned earlier. I'll put the link in the description below this video as well. For now, we're looking at the average sale of $318.30, pretty good, and a gravity of 14.59, which is low, but bear in mind, this is a very niche down product, okay? And that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and click on promote right now. Okay, so what we want to do now is generate a hop link. And a hop link is just a referral tracking URL or just an affiliate link. And it does two things. It links a potential customer to a vendor's site, and it informs ClickBank which affiliate brought the customer there. Okay, so basically tracks your sales, all right? So right here is our account nickname, and if you're logged into ClickBank, it'll automatically populate that for you there. And then you can put in a tracking ID. If you have different campaigns going, you could just put something in there so you know which campaign this is tracking, okay? So all we got to do is just click Generate Hop Links. And that's it. This is, if you just copy this, if you actually copy it right over here, it'll copy it to the clipboard. And this is the affiliate link, okay? Pretty easy, right? So then all I would do, and actually I'll show you what this looks like. This is going to link straight to the sales page. And remember, this is a good idea to check out their sales page. So you want to go through this. And I know this product's awesome. I mean, I've gone through this, but this thing has been online since as long as I've been online, which is 10 years easily. So anyway, so that's what you do. That's how you check out, that's your affiliate link. And then this is how you can check out the sales page as well. All right. So all I'm going to do now is head back to our blog post, and right here, okay, so what I'm going to do is click Edit Post, and then I'm going to head down here, and then all I need to do is just highlight this, and then just paste this right in, click the arrow, and that's it. Okay, then I'll go ahead and update the page, or the post, excuse me, view post, head down, and check this out. So we click this, open it up in a new tab, and boom. Now we're set up as an affiliate on ClickBank recommending this product. Pretty awesome, right? Now what's killer is, now think about this. You have several of these different offers on your blog, right? And however you're going to get traffic to your blog, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But once you get people on your email list, you can continue to send them to different blog posts promoting different offers. I hope you're seeing the value of getting people on your email list, because you can just get a ton of leads and then get them on your email list and then promote different offers daily with just different blog posts recommending these little products on ClickBank. It's killer. This is what we call EBM content, or education-based marketing, right? But you're giving value, you're educating people, and if done properly, they will naturally want to click on your affiliate link, check it out, and the sales page on their end should really do the job of selling. Okay, awesome. I hope you're getting the hang of this and you're starting to see how you can create a money-making website. So let's finish our last post, and I think you're going to love this. I'm going to show you how you can get set up as an affiliate for Amazon. And as a bonus, I'll briefly talk about how you can add Google AdSense to your website and your blog post, and the most effective way to do that. So I don't know about you, but where I live, on people's porches, you can see Amazon boxes daily. It's crazy. Amazon is huge right now, and there's no better time than now to get started as an affiliate and recommend different products on your website. You name it, they have it, and it should be very easy to find products related to your niche. Also, something that's very awesome is that if someone clicks on your product link or affiliate link and head over to Amazon, whatever they purchase, you get a commission for. They don't even have to purchase what you recommended. And I'll talk more about that here in a second. So ultimately, once they click your link, they're cookied with your affiliate ID, and whatever they purchase, you get a commission for. Now, there are some rules to that, and let me explain this now. Now, there's a standard 24-hour cookie, and the standard Amazon affiliate link gives you 24 hours for a customer to make a purchase in order for you to make a commission. This means that if a customer clicks on your link and orders anything almost anything within 24-hour window, you'll earn a commission on those items. It's a universal cookie, meaning that even if the customer clicks through your link to view a baby stroller but ends up buying some dumbbells or ribbon for their dog, you'll get paid for a TV. You'll get paid for all of those items. It's awesome. According to Authority Azon, they specialize in creating websites selling Amazon products. Based on their experience, 30 to 40% of their affiliate commissions come from products they didn't even specifically link the customer to. And another 30% comes from related products they bought on top of the one they recommended. So without the universal cookie, the commissions would be a lot lower. Now, here's a little known fact. As soon as the customer places an order, your cookie is wiped. Even if they come back an hour later and order more things, you won't get paid. Now, there is a 90-day cookie, okay? And sometimes, though, a customer doesn't immediately order a product, especially if it's a high-ticket item. To make up for this, Amazon will extend your cookie by another 89 days. If the customer adds a product to their cart. In other words, if they add it to their cart and then leave Amazon, you got 89 more days to hope they come back and finish checking out. This is obviously a huge difference. So hopefully you understand how this works, and I'm going to show you real simply how easy it is to get started as an Amazon affiliate. Now I'm going to go ahead and complete this post, and then I'll step you through the process of how to set this up properly with Amazon. Here's the post, and I've added a YouTube video and a book right here, okay? And you can buy this book on Amazon. And this is just some more proof right here. Basically, this is Tony Robbins. If you haven't heard of Tony Robbins, he's a just unbelievable entrepreneur, personal growth, and just mentor to tons of people. He's awesome. So anyway, he's interviewing Russell Brunson about his book here. So what this is doing ultimately is creating authority and credibility for Russell and his book. And here's the title, Turn Traffic into Sales. Here is, let me close this, the Yoast SEO editor. I added turn traffic into repeat sales with this one simple offer. Okay, and that's right here, the Tripwire offer. And if you read through the post, when you get to the end of it, this is just another option. So it's for people that are looking for a little bit more if they're not real clear about how to really get started online and what that process looks like in terms of thought leadership. Russell's book is just really, really good. It's stepping you through some ways to get started online. I think it's an unbelievable book, and it's extremely helpful, but it's also very simple to understand for people just starting out. And again, this video explains more about the book and how Russell got started and how it's geared toward people just starting out. And, of course, I'm going to show you how to link all of this to Amazon, okay? We haven't signed up with it, Amazon as an affiliate here in a minute. So that's that. So that's how of course, you're educating people, and by the end of this, they read this and they're like, wow, this sounds like something I might be interested in. Of course, they can head over here, check out the reviews of the book, and, go from there. So that's all we really want to do. We just want to give people enough information to get their mind going and thinking about it, and then they can make up their own mind, in terms of actually purchasing the book. But again, once they head over to Amazon, and we already talked about this, and they purchase anything, even if they don't purchase the book, you're getting commissions, which is killer. Oh, and I forgot to mention, to add these two blocks right here, real simple. You would just go down, click on block, and then YouTube, and then you would just paste in your URL. Okay? Let me close this, remove it. And then for the image, all you would do, same thing, and then just not gallery, you would just select image. And I'm going to show you how to customize this image right here with a link and change the sides here in a second once we grab our affiliate link from Amazon. And that's it. And also, real quick, you remember when we talked about what Expert Secrets does as well? Russell Brunson's the creator of ClickFunnels. And that's when I showed you earlier in the first post how we created that sales page and the checkout page, the cart page. You can do that all with ClickFunnels and create funnels, which is just killer. It's an unbelievable tool, and it's really the only tool we recommend that's a paid tool If you're just starting out, you might not be ready for that just yet. And when you are ready for it, we've created a new kind of hybrid website, which will pull together your website, blog, and all your offers together using microfunnels to convert traffic into leads and customers. It's unbelievable what you can do with this new type of site, which will allow you to launch and sell your products in a matter of hours or days, not months or years, or just not at all. So that's something to be aware of that we teach when you're ready for that, when you get some momentum and get your site up and actually starting to sell your products and services. So that's that. Let's head over to Amazon. Just type into Google Amazon affiliates and then just sign up. And it'll take you to this link right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Join Now for free. And if you already have an Amazon account, you just log in with your Amazon account. Real simple. So then I'm just going to go ahead. This all looks good. Click Next. I'm going to go ahead and put in my website here. Add that. Click Next. Nope. So go ahead and just fill out this information to the best of your ability. It's all pretty straightforward, okay? Then go ahead and click on Next. So go ahead and verify with your phone number, agree to this, and then click on Finish. And now you should be set to jet. So we are good to go here. And then I'm going to enter in the payment and tax information a little bit later. So I'll just go ahead and select this. Then go ahead and click on Get Started. And then you should end up right here. And then all you want to do is head to Product Links, and you should be all set up and ready to go. So click on Product Links, and this is how you get your affiliate links for specific products. And then all you want to do is head down here and then search for Expert Secrets, and then click Go. And this searches for specific products that you can recommend on Amazon. So then you want to click Get Link, and then we want the text-only link. And how about just a short link right here? That easy. Go ahead and copy this. Then I'm going to head back to the post. And then right here, for this image, click in the image, click the settings. And then right here, of course, you can adjust the size of the image. We'll leave it there. You can move it. We want it centered, which looks good. And then right here it says link settings, link to, custom URL. And then we just want to paste this in here. And then open it up in a new tab. And then update. And it's that easy. You're now recommending this book on Amazon, which you will potentially get sales for. So then I want you to, right here, let's make this entire thing. This way we have we have an image, we have an in context link right here. So we'll link this, paste this in, click the arrow. Now that's a link. So we have this one, and then we have this one. So a couple of options there. All right. Now, I told you I was going to talk to you briefly about setting up Google AdSense. I'm not going to show you how to get it set up, the entire process. But what you would end up doing is something just like this. You would head over to Google AdSense, sign up, and what you would do, the best way I find to do this, is that you would place little in-context ads in and weave them in between your blog posts. So what Google AdSense does is it reads your copy basically and finds very relevant ads that really weave in seamlessly with the copy of your posts. So this way it doesn't, and you can hide it in there so it doesn't look like little advertisements, or kind of cloak it, if you will. It's real simple. And that I feel like is the best way to get started with Google AdSense. Okay, it's very similar to this. Like it almost looks just like this, a little link right here. Okay, and that's the best way to get started with Google AdSense. Very simple. Like I said, I'm not going to step you through the entire process of Google AdSense, but that is the best way to do it, because people ask me what's the best way to get started with Google AdSense, and that is to weave the little ads within the blog posts. Okay, so we are done here. This is it. I mean, it's very simple to get started with Amazon. Now I'm going to go ahead and update, and then we'll go ahead and click View Post. Now check this out. So if I click here, pretty cool, right? So anyone buys this bad boy, you're getting a commission. If they, go all over Amazon and buy everything, you're getting the commissions for everything. So we can close this out. Let's just check this link too, right here. Perfect. Awesome. So here's all the posts that we've created, and you can see them right here. And all I did to get to this area was click on all posts, and then you can see all the posts that you've created. Now what's cool about this is you can see here's the names of the posts. You can do quick edit right here to change the categories or just make some quick edits to this. And I can cancel this, and then you can see the author and then the categories here. Okay, so in this next bonus training, I'm going to show you how you can discover your perfect niche using two tools. Now, when I first created this, both these tools were free. One of them they've since updated and it's paid, but it's super cheap for the value that you get. So enjoy, you're going to find a treasure trove of gems. And we'll give you heaps of killer viable data so you know exactly what type of content to create for your blog so you can get more traffic to every piece of content that you create. Because you're basically finding out what people are already searching for, what's already proven and popular. Whenever you're looking for what you should sell online or promote, look for what people are already buying. Because if you find the right keywords, you can create content around that and create titles around that and descriptions around that, and you'll get way more viable quality traffic that people are actively searching for daily. Okay, so what I want you to do is head over to keywordsanywhere.com. And I'm going to show you how powerful this is, okay? So you want to install this for Chrome or install this for Firefox. And I'm going to make this as straightforward as possible, all right? And check out these sites that you can pull data from. It's pretty killer. So we will use our example of how to lose weight, right? So I've gone ahead and opened up a new tab here, and I typed it in, how to lose weight. Now, right underneath this is what this tool does. It shows you the search volume, 450,000 per month, at a cost per click of $1.28, which tells me that people are bidding on this keyword phrase because losing weight is a huge market and there's several offers specifically catered to this industry. All right, now check this out. Look at the related keywords over here and people are also searching for. All right, and this just is where the treasure trove of ideas come from, right? How to lose weight in a week, how to lose weight in 7 days, how to lose weight fast with exercise. Just so many ideas, right? Which is really cool. And this is where you can start to really pull ideas for content. And then you create content specific to these keyword phrases. Okay, so you're targeting very specific search phrases that people are having problems with right now. The more targeted the keyword search is, the more viable it is, the hungrier that person is actively looking for a solution. All right, that's something to be aware of. So say, for example, we click on this one, how to lose weight fast in 2 weeks. So we click on this, and actually here's a YouTube video. I'll talk to you about this in a second. But then it tells you even more keyword phrases for the 2 weeks, which is killer, right? For more content ideas. Now, I'm going to step you through kind of what we're going to be talking about here in a bit. But for example, say you don't have a product yet, right? This right here is the 2-week diet plan. And this is something that you can sell on ClickBank. So ClickBank is basically an affiliate website where you can get started with affiliate marketing. And this is one of their highest converting offers that you can sell and make commissions off of, which is killer. Now, are you seeing how powerful this is? So basically your content, and see this, right? This is basically what I'm going to be teaching you, is a little video, some killer content down here. And then that's it. And then you have a button that directly links them to this offer. So you become the bridge or pre-sell or pre-frame to this website, right? So you can give your story, you can give, just educate people a little bit more. And then they come here and then they sign up and you start making money. But you're starting to see how powerful this is, right? You have all these different keywords that you can go after creating content around. And that's why the Content Accelerator is so powerful. And what's even killer, if you're like, James, I don't, have any content yet. Cool. Look at this, lemon diet, weight loss in just 2 weeks. You can pull someone else's video, just go to YouTube, type in how to lose weight in 2 weeks, and share that video, make that video the first thing people see, and then you can transcribe the video and then make that the content below or just add to it, right? It's not that difficult. But the point is that you really, really want to educate and make someone want to take that next step and click through and want to go to the offer. And if done properly, and you're educating people really well, they will go over there and the sales page Over here, this bad boy's designed to convert. You don't have to worry about that. Your job is just to pre-frame them and get them over here and excited about the opportunity of losing weight in 2 weeks. That's your job. Once you get them here, this sales page is going to do the work for you. And also, take a look at this video, right? This is a simple video, and this offer is probably making millions of dollars a month. It's one of the highest converting on ClickBank. It has to be. So, and you don't see anyone talking in this video. This is what we call an ugly sales letter video. Anyone can create this. In fact, I have a video just like this. Most of my videos look like this, and they convert like crazy. Anyone can create a video like this. So, anyway, I just wanted you to be aware of that. Okay? And let's go back here, and let me show you real quick. How to lose weight fast in 2 weeks. What were we searching for? Yeah. So you could create content around this specific keyword phrase. And then say you wrote a little article. You could pull in a lot of these long tail keywords and bring them into your article. So you're pulling from all this volume, the search volume. Now, you don't want to go anything lower than I would say, you can go as low as 100 per month, ideally 500 and above. Okay? But yeah, you're starting to see this, right? So if you wrote a piece of content, how to lose weight in 2 weeks. Let's just put that back in 2 weeks, right? And then you have all these other keywords over here. You bring that into the article and you'll start to pull traffic from these as well. Okay? Pretty powerful. Okay, so the next tool is answerthepublic.com. And this is another free tool. Just head over to this website. And this is a great tool to get amazing content ideas in seconds. So basically, you just type in your idea. So we'll use, and I've already done it, how to lose weight in 2 weeks. And it'll give you, what people are actively searching for. So I'm going to head over here to this tab, and here it is right here. And then check this out. If I go, here's the visual of it. Look at all these ideas. How to lose weight in 2 weeks with green tea. How to lose weight in 2 weeks for a wedding. Just amazing ideas. Are you seeing how powerful this is? It's so killer. With how to lose weight in 2 weeks while breastfeeding with a lemon. Just amazing. So think about it. Like the longer these are, the more viable. It's so specific. Right? So if you get in front of that targeted traffic, people are extremely hungry for a solution, and you're giving it to them. And you become that bridge and then direct them straight to that offer. That's how it's done. So if we click this data, and then our tool over here, Keywords Anywhere, is going to aggregate the search volume, which is pretty cool. So these two tools work together, right? So how to lose weight in 2 weeks, 14,000 per month. How can I lose weight? So if you just drill down, you can find, just like I said, a treasure trove of keywords. And you could write, one big article with a bunch of these and really target a lot of these. So say, for example, you had a little video that you got off YouTube and then had an article, below it, how to lose weight in 2 weeks, like a 2,000 word, if you wanted to, and had just peppered in a lot of these different search queries. You can only imagine you're going to show up in the search results for a lot of these low-hanging fruit. It's really awesome. So I hope you're getting some value from this. This is just really, really cool stuff and a great way to just know what kind of content to create that people are actively searching for. And you don't need to make it harder than it is. Really think about, the pain that people are going through. And if you can solve that pain for someone, it becomes so much easier for them to need that solution today, which is one of these products that you would promote on ClickBank. And I'm going to show you how to get started with ClickBank and other stuff here in a little bit. I'm not going to go too deep, but enough to where you can get started and you're aware of it. So those are the two tools. I think these will really get you going in a good direction if you use these, and make you a lot more just aware of content that you need to create that's viable and that you can actually get qualified traffic from. Something that I want you to be aware of when using these two tools is when searching for keywords, right? Like how to lose weight or how to lose weight in 2 weeks. Those are pretty competitive. Now you can rank for those. It's going to take some time, but the best idea, and that's really the point of these tools, is to really drill down and find that, that low-hanging fruit and just cherry pick that content that people are just so hungry to find answers for, and create content around those keyword phrases. I mean, how to lose weight in 2 weeks with apple cider vinegar. I would have never thought of something like that. And that's just kind of one of the off-the-wall ideas. You could create a quick piece of content covering that and just show up probably in the search results if you have that as your title and just in your article, and it's just very specific to that keyword phrase, you'll show up. But that's the point, is that you really want to drill down and go after some of this real low-hanging fruit, not the super competitive stuff. And it's just, it's going to take a little bit more time to show up in the search results for that. So something to be aware of. Okay, awesome. So now you can see how it's all coming together. You know the importance of the hybrid homepage and authentically connecting with your visitors by giving solution-driven value that is unique to you. You know that you need to connect through email to continue the conversation, build the know, like, and trust factor, and continue to add value to turn your subscribers into buyers and repeat buyers. So you now know the strategy, and you have perspective and clarity to find the right niche and the right keywords. Okay, awesome. Well, I hope you got value from that. And now you know how to properly set up your website to start making money. So let's finish this bad boy off and head back to the dashboard here. And then head to the site. And then right here, where it says Edit with Elementor, click on Site Footer. Now we're going to edit the footer of your website. Okay, awesome. So here it is right here. Let's take a look. And we're going to edit all this area. Now you can use what I suggest here or create your own. I'm going to show you several different ways to do this. So let's go back and start editing. Now the first thing I want to change is just click right in here into the logo, and I want to upload a new logo. So we'll choose logo. I need to upload a darker one because I had a white one before. Insert media. Cool. Looking good. Then we'll head here, and then I can, change the address if I need to. You get the idea. And for the social, so if we go out, we have Facebook. I'm not sure what that is, and it looks like Foursquare. So we can just click into one of these, and we can edit them. Now, if you wanted to add a new item or change one, you would select this, and say we wanted to get rid of Yelp, we could go to the icon library and say I wanted to add in YouTube. Then insert, and then we just change that to YouTube. Now if we wanted to change this one, and then of course you would just put in your links for the appropriate channels. So your Facebook profile, your YouTube channel, and then Foursquare, we can change this. Let's go to icon, let's go to Instagram. There it is right there. We select that and then insert. Perfect. And then if you wanted to add an item, you would just select add item right there. And then you would just search for whatever you wanted. We can do, let's see if we'll do LinkedIn. Grab that and insert. And then of course, just add in the links. And then we're good to go there. Then we can change down here the copyright, and you can change this information powered by or erase it if you'd like. So I could powered by, I could erase all this. And then just put copyright 2020 WME. Perfect. Now if we head over here, click on the plus, and we searched for, say we wanted to add in our menu. So we can type in menu, which I recommend doing. And you want to select this one. You can just drag it right over. And there it is. And layout, let's see. Horizontal, let's see what vertical looks like. That looks pretty good, actually. So it's up to you right there. Or you could come over here and then we could edit this area and delete these. And then this last one we can change to just about us. And then we would link to our About Us page right here. So we just do /about. And then for connect, we could type in contact. And then the same thing, link. And get rid of that stuff right here. Change this to contact. And then of course link it. And then we could duplicate. Right click on this and then duplicate. And then we could have services here. Now I'm just kind of playing with some things. Obviously use what you like. And then change this to services. Let's see what that looks like. So yeah, you get the idea. So we'll head back. And I will go down to here. And let's see. There we go. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Looking good. Now we can update. Cool. Then let's head back. Exit to dashboard. Visit the site. So congratulations, you are now set up for success with a money-making website. Now it's up to you to apply this stuff. And remember, information not acted on is useless. So it's my hope for you that you take action on this and put this to use. And I really hope you've enjoyed this process as much as I have. And I really, really want you to celebrate your accomplishment. This is awesome. You're on a very exciting journey and there's so much you can do with your website. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're always first to know when I release new videos. Now, if you want to take your website to the next level, be sure to check out my WTC system over at websitesmadeeasy.tv. So until next time, this is James Stafford, and thank you very much.